Badger fans, I just wanted to say thank you.
You are Locked On Badgers, your daily podcast on the Wisconsin Badgers. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
What is going on, Badger fam? Welcome to Locked On Badgers, your team every single day. I'm your host, Ryan Herring, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. As my voice is still recovering a little bit from the Penn State debacle, the loss, painful still. We were talking about this morning with the boys, still painful. But I wanted to just really quickly say thank you to every single person as part of this community that showed up this weekend, that we got to hang with. It was incredible. And it's the very absolute best part of being able to do this show is the community. A major thank you to people at Wisconsin. Brian Mason is awesome and for helping. Everything he did this weekend is incredible to help us have an amazing experience. Patrick Herb, absolutely incredible for helping us find a place where we could record post-game. I mean, you know this. Like, I'm talking to people listening to the show. Like, I'm just a Badger fan. Grew up loving this team and this program, this community. And to get to record a show post-game in the press box, like, that hits different for me. Like, it was very cool. And it would have been so much cooler and so much more amazing if we had been able to knock off Penn State. But to be able to, and Darren, like, for helping us experience some great things as well, and to be able to see the field at a different angle. And so just thank you. I want to specifically talk about all the people in this community, the Locked On Badgers community. We had a couple events. We did a live rewatch of the Badger Kentucky game 2015, and we got like 10, 12, 13, 14 people out there. Got to meet, like, Tyler Strieber was there. He's awesome. And I hesitate to even start mentioning names because, Benson was there, and we had Lincecum showed up the day before, and so many people. Coach was there. Again, I'm hesitant to start naming names because there's like so many people I want to shout out specifically, and I'm going to forget people because I didn't write it, all of it down, and so I don't want people to feel bad. But like, we met so many good dudes this weekend, and some like parents of some players who are incredible. Like, it's awesome. And the bigger picture is, if you weren't here, it's not to make anybody feel like YOLO'd. It's come out next time. Like, this Badger community is incredible. We got to hook up D'Angelo, who is an awesome dude. He got to experience his first game ever in Camp Randall. Like night game against Penn State. Like, how cool is that? That's what this is all about. So for everybody, we met up at Scotty's. I mean, Zach Bartz was there. We got to meet the heartbeat of the Discord, Chris, and his lovely wife, and just incredible. We had 3 college students come up and talk to us at Union, and they were awesome. So just like Kevin's tailgate, and we got to go hang out at Chip's tailgate and meet Agent Scully, who was not employed. And if you're there, you know what I mean. But the bigger point is, like, thank you from the bottom of my heart to everybody in this community. Everybody at Wisconsin. It was an incredible weekend from that standpoint. And that's what it's all about. Like, as a Badger community, win, loss, it's about those shared experiences, right? And it was incredible to see everybody kind of come together and have those moments. So, again, just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for hanging. If we didn't catch you this weekend, next time we're up, maybe Oregon or maybe the Minnesota game, I hope to see you there. If you're on the Discord, like, thank you for being part of that. If you're interacting on the shows, on YouTube and Twitter, whatever it is, thank you. Like, it's absolutely incredible. It's humbling. And there's nothing better than doing this show than coming to Madison, meeting people, hanging out, breaking bread, sharing a beer, and talking Badgers. Like, that's what it's all about. That's what this show's always been about. That's what this community has always been about. And again, my voice is kind of dead. I'll do my community show later today. But thank you 100% for everybody at Wisconsin, for everybody we got to hang with, for everybody we didn't get to hang with, but we are interacting with electronically during the game, before the game, after the game. Thank you. For Rajiv for coming out and being his usual incredible self. Thank you. For Justin for being his usual incredible self. Thank you. And that's it, right? That's really it. Like, at the end of the day, being a fan can be kind of frustrating, but it's the community that you do it with that makes it really solid. And I don't think there's a better community than the Badgers one. So heartfelt thank you. Next week against Iowa, like, we're going to obviously have a bunch more content coming up on this game, but it is a massive game. It is a massive game. You get to go to Kinnick, and this can go in a couple different directions, right? You got to right this ship really quickly. You got to turn this page really, really quickly, or this thing can spiral. This can still be an 8-win year. Like if you turn this page quickly, it can still be an 8-win year. If you lose to Iowa, suddenly Minnesota and Nebraska become absolute must-wins because I don't think we're getting Oregon. Oregon's really good. Oregon's Penn State plus. They're like, if you go to a normal steakhouse, you order the Penn State. Oregon is like the elite steakhouse that's $120 a cut. I don't really know steaks that well. Maybe that analogy doesn't work. Oregon's really, really good, which makes Iowa your next best opportunity at a really good win. Maybe your last opportunity this season at a really good win. And if you lose Iowa, suddenly you've lost 2 in a row after that good stretch, and then Minnesota and Nebraska become absolute must-win. So a bunch more coming up on Iowa. But again, this show is really just to thank you for coming out this weekend, for being part of this community, for hanging out, for interacting. I love all you guys so much, guys and gals, so much. Thank you for all that you do for this community and all the conversations and everything we talk about. So thank you from the bottom of my heart on that. And for the people at Wisconsin, thank you. Absolutely incredible experience this weekend. Can't wait to get back. We got to get back on track. Let's beat Iowa. For every Penn State fan that might turn in on this, like I was wrong. I thought we beat Penn State. Bad call. It is what it is. We turn the page and move on. We keep receipts on this show. We're always here, win, loss, or anything in between. On Wisconsin, I hope everyone has a great Sunday, rest of the week. Turn the page. Let's beat Iowa. Thank you again for absolutely coming out this weekend and having an incredible experience. Appreciate ya. On Wisconsin, we will talk later.